What's up, guys? Midwest 2 Review here, back again. Well, I'm going to teach you guys how to order cat parts offline. I've gotten numerous requests for people who want to know how to buy cat parts, and so we're going to do that today. We're going to do a new review too, not tonight, but I have the new TIG welder, the TIG 200 from Arc Captain. And I'm setting that up currently. I got everything laid out, got the tungstens and all that kind of stuff, and the cups and whatnot laid out. So I'm putting that together, but that's not the purpose of today's video. Like I said, we're gonna talk about cat parts and how to order them. I've showed you guys on numerous videos. I've actually got videos back in the day when I first ordered some Caterpillar parts offline that were Snap-on, in case you don't know that. But I ordered a few sets. These are Snap-on sockets, but they are Cat branded. Snap-on makes them for Caterpillar and puts the Caterpillar name on there. But in every sense of the word, they are indeed Snap-on. They even have a Snap-on date codes on there, so you can look it up on the Snap-on date code chart. And the corresponding symbol correlates with the Snap-on date code chart. So there's not much more to tell you that they're Snap-on. But I'm gonna do a video here, and I'm gonna show you guys the best that I can, if this tripod holds up, how to order cat parts. So what you're gonna do, you're gonna go to parts.cat.com. I think I'm gonna hold the phone because it seems to be that my boys broke my tripod. Yeah, tripod's no longer functioning. You guys want to help out the channel? Somebody send me a tripod. All right. So you got your parts.snapon.com or parts.cat.com, and you're going to go ahead and sign in. So I'm going to sign in. I'm going to not show you that, so you can't sign into my account and order parts under my name. Hang on a second here. Hopefully you guys are doing okay. All right, so we're now loading up, and that's parts.cat.com. Brings you to your site. Now what you're gonna have to do is know if you have a Caterpillar dealership in your area. Now, I live in the rural part of Indiana, but I'm close enough to Fort Wayne, Indiana, that I can order my parts from Fort Wayne. You can see it's got me logged in there. That's my name if you don't know that already. And you can see, if I go to order history, I'll show you guys. I know there were some other videos out there from some of my fellow creators, and they were showing you guys that they've ordered stuff too. You can see I paid $53 for one set. And we'll click on that real quick. That was my order number. And you can see it shows, I don't want to show my address, but it shows my cost and then the set of sockets that I purchased. And you can see the price. So if I'm going to buy a set of sockets, I can type in socket, and you can do socket set, and search. Then it will bring up all the different socket sets that they offer. Now, I've never purchased a socket set from Caterpillar and it been anything other than a Snap-on socket set. And you can see there in the gray, it pops up the prices. So if I wanted a 13-piece socket set from Caterpillar, I can simply click add to cart, and that's my cost, $63. Okay, so I go through here and I find what it is that I'm looking for. And the first thing that threw me when I did this for the first time, the photographs suck, I'll be honest with you. But I looked at the sockets. Now, anybody who's bought Snap-on sockets knows how to identify them, or at least you should know how to identify them. If you put Snap-on sockets in a bin of random sockets, I would be able to point them out. Now, granted, I know Harbor Freight has their knockoffs, and that does kind of throw it a little bit. But for the most part, even if it has the knockoffs from Harbor Freight in there, the icons, once you pick it up, you'll know. But so I saw that and I says, those look just like Snap-on. So I contacted my old Snap-on dealer, and he'd been working for Snap-on at the time for about 37 years. And he said, yeah, they are made by indeed Snap-on. Now, there's been some conjecture about whether or not Snap-on will warranty Caterpillar sockets. I can't comment on that. I don't know. I do know that he said that he went to the Caterpillar dealership and he would warranty out all the tools that came from Snap-on that were sold to Caterpillar. I don't know what the arrangement was. I don't know how he did everything. That's just what he told me. So that's just one experience, not the rule of thumb. But you can see there's the price of them. All you would do is hit add to cart, drop them in your cart, and then check out. So I don't want to buy them because I've already got them. So let's just see here if there's anything on this website that I wouldn't mind investing. But you can get impacts. So that's the impact cost there. Deep chromes, inch fractional, metric shallow. You can get your torque sockets. I never ordered torque sockets from them, so I don't know what they look like to say whether or not they are indeed Snap-on stuff. I just know that you can buy them. I do know that I think Williams also, which is another Snap-on company, makes tools for Snap-on or for Caterpillar, and maybe the torque sockets are indeed Williams. I don't know. But you can kind of scroll through here and look at them. Now, like I said, the photographs suck. So let's say, for instance, you wanted to know whether or not the impact grade sockets are also Snap-on. Well, I think I have a fine example for you here. Here is a Caterpillar socket, USA. There's your Snap-on date code there. If you want to check it out, go look it up and you can see what that date is. But it says Caterpillar. It's got the size, same font as Snap-on. So now if we go over here and we try to see if we can find a 15mm socket. Now this is not the brand new Snap-on, but this is an older one. But there you go. There's your comparison. Now they look a little bit different, but like I said, this is not a newer style Snap-on socket. Let's see if I actually have one, maybe in a different, let's see here, I don't know. That's a little bit different as well. I guess that's a little bit closer. So let's see. I'm just trying to go through here and see if I've got anything I want to. I'm not trying to convince you per se, but I am trying to convince you. I'm just trying to show you. Here's probably a closer example. So you can see the same USA marking. Let's go ahead and rotate it around. I'm trying to do this with one hand, so I apologize. I know a lot of people are like, man, we just want to see how to order them. Well, we're getting there. But this is for the naysayers. And we're going to talk about a couple little things here. But there you go. There's your USA signs there. And you can see the date code on the right for the Snap-on branded one. The Caterpillars on the left, identical. Even placement of the USA relative to the knurling on there. Same exact location. So let that be. And like I said, you can look the date code up. And the date code will take you right to the Snap-on chart, and you can look up the date code and say, okay, this is when it was made. So you can get on here, you can find what you want. Parts.cat.com. Make sure you know where your dealership is at. Now you can have these shipped to your house, or you can have them shipped to the dealer. I always have them shipped to the dealer. Then that way I can go in there and hassle the guys when I see them. I have a relationship with my cat guys. And so I don't mind going into Fort Wayne. Typically, the wife and I will make a day of it, and we'll just go there and pick up my stuff, and then I'll go home, whatever. But they have swivel sockets. They have impact grade, chrome, deep, shallow. I don't necessarily know if I saw any mid-length. I think it's more or less, the type of sockets that the technicians are going to need, and maybe there's not a, oops, that page does not exist, okay. Maybe there's not a lot of need for mid-length at the Caterpillar dealership, so CAT probably only sources what they know their technicians will absolutely need. And I know that to be true because sometimes you can find these random assortment of sockets. It would be like a small set, something like that there. But, you can click on that and you see your cost there. Oh my God, what's going on? You see your sizes. I don't know if maybe I'm having some issues here or what. Then you can buy, you just put them in your cart and pay for them, and Bob's your uncle. Now I think I do have something in my cart. Now this is a pick. I believe I put a pick in there. Yeah, there's a seal pick. Now you guys remember me talking about the seal pick before, and all it does is show you a little 2D or whatever you want to call it image, but it's $21. Now the last time I ordered that, I'll show you guys real quick. I think I talked about this on a previous video, so I apologize if I did. But the last time I ordered that, this is what I got. This is in fact that pick. You can see its form on the screen there, but this is the one that I got. And nowhere on it does it show that part number. It came into me in a Caterpillar box with the snap-on part inside of it. So just further confirmation, if you need it, that Snap-on is in fact making tools for Caterpillar. So parts.cat.com, make sure you know your dealership. You'll set all that up when you create your account, and it'll ask you to pick a dealer. You'll select the dealer that's close to you, and that'll be your dealer, your home. And you can go in there and buy stuff. It keeps the order history, keeps track of everything, and you can just start shopping away. Like I said, I can't comment on the warranty process. I think somebody said that CAT warranties like a year or 10 years or something weird like that. They don't do like a lifetime warranty, I guess, apparently. I don't know, something like a socket. I mean, I don't know. I'd have to break a socket and check that process out to know how that works. I can't comment if the process is worth it. But for the cost, man, if you're buying a set of sockets here for 1/5 or 20% up, there must be something wrong with the website today, because I am not able to do this. But if you're going to save 80% of the cost of buying it through Caterpillar, it's worth it. I mean, Caterpillar's selling USA made sockets for cheaper or not too much more money than what you would pay for a socket set from Icon. And that's Taiwanese. So why not buy it directly from Caterpillar? It makes no sense not to do that. Let's just see if I'm having some issues tonight. So so that set, this is the one that I bought, like I showed you. It tells you when it's going to be ready for pickup. So if I order that today, I can pick it up in about 3 days from today. But it gives you all the different socket sets. Here's another socket set here. Let's see what this one here is, if it'll let me click on it. It's really simple. Like I said, parts.cat.com. Here's another set. I can't zoom in on it. I guess I can a little bit there. These you can't tell. They got some stock photographs in there, so you can't really see what it is or how it's branded and how it's written up. So I do know for what I've ordered, they've been the Caterpillar Snap-on sockets. So, but you get wrenches, you can get all different types of socket sets, and all it is going to parts.cat.com, and you can see my dealership is a McAllister CAT, and that's who I deal with. So yours there's multiple different corporate CAT accounts or companies. They're franchisees. So it may be like Davison cat or McAllen cat, whatever the case may be, but it's still a cat coming from corporate cat. So guys, this is the way to go. I don't know that anybody's went through this much detail. Oh, here's the warranty information. Let's see here. Generally 12 months, so 1 year. Invoice date is defined. Limited warranty. Part warranties, okay, for parts. So we're not purchasing parts. So we're purchasing tools. So I don't know if the tool, it says parts warranty. So that makes sense for a part to be a 1 year warranty. I don't know how the tool works. We'd have to find out. Maybe that's something I'll have to ask and see if what the actual program is for the tools, because it does not say. Let's see if I click on one here. Hi, ShopCat. For all you guys that like ShopCat, there he is. He's 21 years old. He's still hanging in there. Let's see if it tells you anything about that, which it does not. Yeah, it says parts. So this is not a part. This is actually a tool. So I don't know. But even things like the screwdriver sets, I know there's a Williams version and there's a Snap-on version, and I think there's a slight difference in them, maybe the quality of the molding of the hard handle. But you can even buy, some nicer screwdrivers than buying some icons. They would be like this right here. This is a good example. So if you look at the actual screwdriver comparative to the cat one, it's identical. I mean, why would I spend, I don't know what these cost, maybe $80, $90 for a set from Snap-on as opposed to $55 from Caterpillar? I mean, I would do that all day. Just my opinion. Now, you're not going to get all the bright colors and all that kind of crap, but you're going to get black because that's all they offer. But it's certainly a lot cheaper buying it here than it would be to buy it from Caterpillar, or buy it from Snap-on. So that's what you need, guys. It's very simple. Not too long of a video. Parts.cat.com, and find your dealership, know where your dealership is at, set up your account, and then go ahead and start searching. All you gotta do is type in socket set, and it will bring up everything that they offer. Click on the image or the part number, read the sizes that they got, make sure it's exactly what you need and want, and order yourself some sockets. It typically takes about, I think, anywhere from 5 to 7 days for it to come in. In some cases, depending on how close they are to the corporate office of Snap-on, maybe sooner. Like I showed those one sockets, I could have them in 3 days. So save yourself a shit ton of money, because it makes no sense. Like the sets that I got, I showed you guys the prices. One of them was I think both socket sets were $252. And here's the actual paperwork for mine that I bought. The first set there, you see your price there, and that's a full set. And I went to Snap-on website and I verified the cost of it. My computer is so sensitive. Oh, come on. I went to the Snap-on website just to make sure. Because I wanted to see what the cost delta was between the two. And I was shocked to see that Snap-on stuff was significantly more expensive. Let's see here. Let's see. See if I can show you guys real quick. Sorry for the dead silence. I hate to do that, but I'm trying to find this here, and this computer is old and antiquated and temperamental. Bring them all up. Then you got your cat stuff. You're looking at your cat, and you come over here, go to snapon.com, go shop Snap-on, and you say, okay, look for the socket set that you're interested in buying. I think I was on the first page for me. Let's go back, and you say, okay, which one was it? Oh, it was that guy there. 12-piece set. Well, holy crap, $252, and I'm going to pay $52 with taxes included. Why would I not buy them from Caterpillar as opposed to Snap-on? So I don't know what more to tell you guys. That's how I got what I got, and I'm happy to get them. Now I don't need more sockets. I've got most of this, like I talk about it all the time. Most of everything that I got is either Snap-on or Mac Tools, and I got a lot of sockets. I got a lot. I'll never need to buy another socket set ever again. But I wanted to break the internet on this stuff here because I thought it was important to share that. And it would be unfair to me to know that a guy could go out and get Snap-on sockets for 1/5 of the cost as long as they don't say Snap-on on them. And that's what I did. I bought the 12-point metric shallows, and I bought the 6-point metric shallows, both of them in 3/8 drive. And I threw these in a vintage Snap-on tray. So these are actually vintage Snap-on socket trays. And so now I've got those 2 sets in there. Keep them in the side of the drawer. I may never use them, but you know what? I got them, and one day my boys will have these sockets, or my girls and my boys, and they can fix whatever they need, and I wouldn't have spent a lot of money to get them. So don't go broke. Don't go stupid. Buy your stuff from Caterpillar if you can, while you can, because probably if this video keeps doing like the rest of my videos have done, maybe somebody's going to snitch on me, and then Caterpillar and Snap-on will prevent this from being done by the public. But right now you can still do it. So go out there and buy yourself some tools, guys. All right, I'll catch you in the next one. I got to finish looking up this TIG welder. All right, peace.